All right, now we're live. All right, guys, good morning. Good morning. Welcome to our morning note. Today is Tuesday, July 20th, 2021. My name is Carlos Garcia, founder and CEO of G.A.R Capital. Thanks so much for taking the time out of your day to join me. Let's go ahead and talk the market, shall we? Let's see. Before we begin, bottom right-hand corner of your screen, a little white square. Click on that. Subscribe to our channel. Turn on notifications and like our videos. Really do appreciate that. Let's go ahead and talk about it. All right, Dow futures up only 109 points. It was up a lot higher overnight. NASDAQ futures are leading the indices up 55. S&P futures up 12.31%, and Russell is up 0.23% on the future side. Crude oil futures down again 0.63%. Gold futures up 0.85%. Silver futures 0.24%. Bonds are being bid again. Now we're at the yield of 1.14% on a 10-year, and the dollar index is up 0.19%. VIX is down 1.47% at 22.17, and Ethereum futures now at 1756, and Bitcoin futures are now below 30,000, 29,595. Euro dollar for my forex people 117.72, down 26 pips. And the dollar yen is up 3 pips at 109.48. All right, so let's take a look at it right here. Let's take a look at some pre-market movers and see what's happening this morning. All right, a couple of names. I don't know any of these names pre-market, so we'll skip that. On the Dow, Apple up about 0.68%. IBM on the strong quarter up 2%. Boeing up 1%. Microsoft, so you're seeing all green here. For I guess a turnaround Tuesday so far. Nvidia stock split already, now 187.10. It is down 0.37%. So again, if you looked at your brokerage statement or your positions and it shows red, don't fear. It's just your broker is working on the stock adjustment, stock split adjustment. American Airlines up 1.16%. Norwegian up 1.5%. Again, kind of seeing the names. The travel names, the leisure names kind of coming back a little bit. Let's see. Tesla up about 1%. Again, that big level is at 700 level. That's what we want. AMD up about 0.5%. Facebook up about 0.37%. So that's where we are this morning. Let's take a look at crypto. So crypto, Bitcoin is now below 30,000. You're probably looking at what's my next level. I'm looking at 28,000, which is right here. If 28,000 does break, I'll be buying more. So I already have Bitcoin. Again, I would love to buy some more, especially at a lower price. Really, 28,000 is my next level. If that does break, anything below 20 would be my next. So again, I'm not looking to accumulate at this point. Again, a nice flush, not just kind of tick, kind of a downward move, and then a tick up. No, we want a real big discount on crypto. Again, or if not, you buy every week, that's fine too. Let's take a look here at Ethereum. Ethereum right now is at 1755. Level to watch was really below 1700. But again, going by the next support level is right around 1567. If that does break, let's go ahead and write that down. I'll be buying more. Again, for me, I love things on discount. So again, lower the better if I'm wanting to accumulate. Obviously, I would love for it to go up, so everyone can cash in or or make profits on their crypto. But again, none of this really concerns me at the moment. Crypto to me is a long-term hold anyways. So it's kind of like owning real estate. You're not going to sell it when your house goes up in values, here and there. So that's kind of how the way I see it. If you're the type of person right now that you need the money and you want to sell and you're already up and maybe you bought Ethereum right around 800 bucks, that's fine if you want to do that. I'm not, but again, I'm still up on Ethereum and Bitcoin. Remember, I sold one Bitcoin to close on my house. So again, it's not like I haven't sold any of my crypto. I sold one whole Bitcoin. So all good. That was sold right around 50,000. Looks good now that I did that, but I mean, at the end of the day, I really didn't want to, but either way. So again, these crypto moves, obviously with the dollar coming up a little bit, again, we're starting to see the flush out. When you start seeing people talk bad about crypto again, it's a scam, it's never going to work, see, you fell for it, it's going to go to zero. I want some more of that fear. I want some more of that negativity on crypto. I really want that out there. We still have some people that are still, kind of like not knowing how crypto works or what have you. They're still trying to trading it with leverage. We need those to kind of step away. So right now, what you're seeing is really just rampant speculation for the most part. Speculation is part of the market. That's really how kind of everything works. That's how investing works. It's all speculation at the end of the day, unless you're just buying, investing stocks to pay you dividends. But even that's speculation too. So again, kind of the meme stocks coming back down a little bit. Crypto kind of coming back down a little bit. Jim Cramer had a nice note regarding speculation and how it's reverberating in the market, that now we're starting to see those people wash out. And once they do, then things can go back to where they were. And he kind of makes a lot of sense when he said that. So again, do I think Bitcoin is going to zero? No. Do I think Bitcoin is going to 12,000? Absolutely not. Am I still bullish on crypto? Yes, absolutely. I'm still holding. Nothing has really changed there. But my setup here is anything below 28,000 on Bitcoin, 1567 on ETH, I will be a buyer. So that's what I'm watching regarding crypto anyways. So right now we are pulling back from the highs. So you could see a couple levels here on QQQ, that 50-day moving average rejected. You can see on Apple that 200-day rejected. So again, kind of a little bit of a pullback here. What does that really mean? Well, I do expect the market to end green for the day. The question is, there's really a couple of scenarios here. The best case scenario is that we're green, we have a green shoot, we break, we hit the 100-day moving average, for example, on E-mini futures, which is like above 43.23. That'd be great. NASDAQ gains about 1.5% on the day. Dow gains about 1.5% a day. We basically make up all the losses that we had today. That's best case yesterday. That's best case scenario. That's scenario one. Scenario two would be we get some gains, probably half of the losses that we had yesterday in the indices. We make that up and we kind of tread water there. That's scenario number two. Worst case scenario is scenario number three, where you get a green shoot this morning, right at the open. You get a green shoot, meaning this is how futures go, and then we tank again and revisit the lows. If we revisit the lows today, that's not good at all. What I'm watching for with that is the VIX. If the VIX can break below 20, we're in good territory. If it stays above 20 and the market is still kind of green-ish, flat-ish, that's not a good sign. And then again, you have to go ahead and play a little defense when it comes to your trading. But again, we have to see how the market opens. So those are your three scenarios. Fully green, we make up everything for tomorrow, from yesterday. That'd be awesome. That's the best case. Middle of the road is that, we make up about half of the loss that we had. VIX goes below 20. That's fine. And the worst case scenario is that, well, this is a dead cat bounce. And we go back and revisit the lows of 42.25. What do I see happening? I think that we end green today. I think number two scenario is more likely going to happen. We'll probably end the day right around 42.89 to 4300. Anything above that would be a win in my book. Even green would be a win in my book. The last thing we would want is that this is a dead cat bounce where we get a green shoot in the morning and then it sells off and goes all the way back down to 42.25. That would not be good. All right, good morning. Let's see. Answer some questions before I have the YouTube live. Great time to start a position on ETH? Yeah, absolutely. If you wanted to, go for it. 1700 is not a bad level to get into. You see more days like yesterday continue happening next week or next? No. No, not at all. I don't expect these kind of volatile moves of 900-point Dow day happening in the next 2 weeks now. Thought the 10-year going so low? Well, that's good for borrowers, that's for sure. But again, a lot of bond buying here. So again, it's going to probably get very, very crowded soon when it comes to TNX, which is the 10-year yields. If you expect these yields to stay around 1.1, that'd be very, very, very surprising. But again, that's a boon for growth names. The problem is that it is volatile. Bond markets are not supposed to be volatile. They're not supposed to move in yields that quickly. You're not supposed to have that many people buying bonds or many institutions. Is it a complete red flag? No. Red flag would be that if today it hit below 1%, that'd be a red flag. And even though that'd be good for borrowing, it's still too much. You can't have that much of a violent move. Good entry price for DKNG and Google. I always say the entry price is really based on you. Again, if you're willing to want to own it long term, you can buy it wherever you want. Looking at DraftKings here, again, you're right below the 200. I own it. $40 is your support level. I have 35, 32 as my level to buy some more. Here wouldn't be a bad level to buy. Again, we're going to start seeing DraftKings and Penn start to turn up during football season. Looking at Google. Google here, the level I would like to break is right around 2,500 at 24.44. If you get a little more of a flush, that'd be the 50-day moving average. The question is, do we get there? But again, if you want to buy some now and wait for that level, that's totally cool too. Thoughts on IIPR? Never heard of that name. Never heard of IIPR, which is Innovative Industrial Properties. Again, I can't give you any kind of investment thesis here because I don't know what they do. But right now it's at 207 pre-market on the ask, 198.50 on the bid. Looks like it's going for that 222.08 level. So if you're looking for a trade, it looks pretty bullish. Are you buying NVIDIA after the split? No, I expect NVIDIA to come back down like for example, what Apple and Tesla did after their split, where it came back down a little bit. That'll give me some opportunity to possibly get into some more shares. Wynn seems to be really undervalued at $100. Wynn is a great company, long term, absolutely. I think right around 90 is a great price to buy. And that's actually my favorite hotel in Vegas, so I would love to buy shares. I'm regretted that I never did. I've only traded the options. I've never really bought stock in Wynn. Do you have any long QQQ calls? Yes, we have the 355 calls that are expiring Wednesday. We'll probably catch that this morning and get out of that. Is JPM or GS better for position when rates are low? They're both fine. They're all lumped into financials, so they both do well. And there goes Blue Origin. Yep, that Jeff Bezos spaceship company or shuttle, whatever, is flying. Morning cars, what are your learnings? Thoughts on stamps? See it going down. Let's take a look at Stamp. Wow. Stamps.com, again, I think they're getting bought out, so now it's at 324.28. I mean, shoot, it is breaking out. I mean, but they're getting acquired, so there you go. And Apple rebound. Right now, we're at that 200-day. Needs to break that. Once it gets to 145.85, then we should be fine. The question is, does it break 144? It needs to. And good morning, thoughts on Blink. Love Blink long term. Again, one of my top 10 of 2021. I still own it, still love it. I still want to own it long term. Nothing has changed here. Right now, it is up pre-market. Anything below 25, I will be adding. Okay, so that's where we are for the day. I'm going to go and catch up with my YouTube Premium guys. Again, if you are interested in joining YouTube Premium, let me give you the link. Go to GARCapitalFX.com. It's live trading with me, options trading, answer your questions, kind of like one-on-one teaching. So you just go to YouTube subscription under trading services, and you just sign up there. And it's through Google and YouTube. So again, the billing is with them. I'm not sure how that works. But it's a private channel. The reason I do charge is we don't have 900 people on there asking 900 questions. It's going to be a little more selective for those who really want to learn. So there you go. All right, guys, we'll go ahead and leave it there. I got to catch up with them. Have a great rest of your day. We'll catch you later for the after market recap. Cheers, guys.